Hi. Um, the date. And then go there. Okay, so I got a new subscriber. Hi. So now I have three. Sorry, three. Yeah, thank you. Oh, yes. If you'd like to donate, there are links and whatnot that you can follow to do so in the Patreon thing. And I found my chapstick! Normally I have bliss sticks, but this was like emergency chapstick. I just opened it today. It has this little tear thing. Oh, yeah. I guess I had it on both sides, but I only pulled one side off, and I'm like, that's nifty, let me just keep that. Yeah. Anyways, back to the... I'm having problems with my X button. For some reason it's sticking. I don't normally eat food over it, but when I do, I make sure I mash it into the... No, I don't. But, yeah, I don't know why it's sticking. So that might be a problem later on. Not for me, of course, but, you know, for others. Anyways. Excitement. My birthday is in 2 days. Sorry, I had to check the date, even though I have it up here too. I'm like, date right there, date right there. Well, I guess it's in that corner for yins, and then the other one's in that corner for yins. Anyways, so, yeah, April. What the flip is that? Anyways, let's see what our gift is. The 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Alright, drowned captain hat. After a spat. Oh. Okay. So let's just, whoops, let's just go through this, first day was a lucky hat. I didn't even see the Lucky's mini game. Was that there all along? Okay, and then brimstone wings, monsters jacket, fly suit that doesn't show, at least on this character. Glasses that don't show but would look grand with the fly suit because it makes your eyes really, really big. Goggles, sorry, skydiver helmet. Explosion proof suit that I mulled over whether I wanted to put it on or not, just to stand by a creeper. You know, because it might work. Can I not go down now? There we go. What the flip? I want to be able to see this stuff. Really? So I can... Mother flip. I broke it. I broke Minecraft, their shop. I broke it. It's alright, let's just get the flip out of here before anything else breaks. Sorry, I forgot how to... Anyways. We're running. We're running from the situation. Okay, so... We got the gift. We can't look at the rest of them. But holy flip, we got the gift. Uh, so. Gonna miss my mugs. I'm gonna miss Coco the most of all. I enjoy feeding him every day. It's my Pleco. It's a fish. He's like this big. It's flipping like foot and like 2 to 3 inches. He's huge. They only said he was gonna get like 6 inches. But he got this big. I was like, wow. And he came to us this big. This itty bitty little thing got to be about this big, and his head is like this big. It's like his mouth is like that big. He likes to hang on the sides of the tank. It's fantastic. And blow bubbles. He'll go to the top, suck in air, go towards the bottom, and then blow bubbles, and then go back to the top, and then blow bubbles, and then he'll get bored after a couple times because his tank has a filter. And the filter, do you hear it? It's the waterfall noise that you're hearing in the background. That is his filter. It's aerating the water, and then he has bubble wands that have these like blue lights on the thing, and then it like slowly pulls up some bubbles. So yeah, it's aerating. He just likes to blow bubbles, especially when I'm ranting. It's like oh no Ace, stop ranting, bubble bubble bubble. It's like, oh, I love you, Coco. But yeah, gonna miss him. Yeah, we need to go get some more. This is gonna have to go here. Possibly not going to need that right now. I need to grab more. Oh, flip. Oh, he scared me. I thought he was a zombie. What do you got? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel as though I'm gonna need more than just a couple stacks. Because if half a stack, well, I mean like a full stack gets me from like about 6 in down to like that far. Like, and then I possibly need like a few more stacks. Let me just sleep really quick and then start the journey. I for real thought I saw a polar bear like right here. I was like, holy, if am I going to have to worry about that? Polar bear spawning? Whee. It's like I can't hear anything. I need to turn this up. So that, oh, yeah, it's getting quite big. Thank you. Thank you. So, that's always fun. trying to think. Oh, I put in the memory cards today, like the more RAM. I could not figure out how to open up the computer because like standard computers, like standard PCs have like screws and everything, and I'm like, how the flip am I supposed to open? It has a little button that just pops the lid off. I was like, whoa. I was like, dude. I was like, I never knew that. And then the little glass sheet comes off. I was like, that's for flipping interesting. That's what that is. I'd never seen a like a PC like that. The monitor. Well, the monitor is I'm using a little 24-inch TV. Oh, that was fun too. I had to sit there and explain to somebody that it was actually a TV that I was using, and they're like, no, it's gonna have a webcam on it. And I was like, no, it's not, because it's a TV. I was like, I'm pretty sure, because I bought it and I had to take it home on my bike. I was like, and they were like, okay, I'm coming down. And I was like, okay. It is a PC. You know, not the PC, but it is a TV. And, yeah, so it was just dropped. It was just no, okay, maybe you're right about that, or nothing. Is just, I'm like, all right. It's a little gray one. I've only ever seen the little white ones. That is so adorable. Sorry. I can be grown up about this. What is so adorable. Alright, so the computer. Oh, look at the little horsey tool. That's probably the father over there. Ah, no. Okay. So cute. I'm just admiring. That's all. So, there is a little button on the back of it that says, flip, I can't even remember what it says, but it's like this huge square button that I like missed somehow. And I had to watch this 2-minute and, well, practically 3-minute video, because it was like 2 minutes and 59 seconds. He had his little intro, and then it took like a minute to explain this is how you open it, and then he had an outro, and I was like, I'm glad that was short. And I was just like, okay, do I have this button? It's a video that was made like flippin' 5 months ago. His model of the computer was slightly more advanced than mine, so I got mine on sale. Well, it's not really mine, it's just an investment, blah 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 blah. But the one I'm using right now is, yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'm trying not to promote any like electronics or anything on here or whatever. It's like, I believe people should do their own research to see what the heck they want to achieve from what they're trying to play with. And I don't want to put any like weird biases or, oh hey, this is the best and blah 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 blah. So it's like, I'm not trying to impose my judgment on other people, if that makes any sense. But if I'm going to complain about something, you know there's something wrong. No. It's like, can I just use that too? Alright. Hold on, I'm trying to stop this game. Give me a second. Close that down so I don't have any extra distractions and whatnot. I'm trying not to explain what happened earlier. I kind of got a compliment, but then it got taken away. It's a story meant for another time. Oh, there's a bee's nest right there. I didn't even know. When did that get here? I don't remember seeing them last time I was here. What's up? I probably should check what I actually have in that area. I was just like, I made all these shovels. Let me just, you know, I'm gonna go through these shovels first. Right. It's like I wasn't even hitting the button and it just like did two flippin' paved road things. I guess Glitchmeister's here. That's what I'm calling this little gremlin. The glitch? Well, they say whenever your electronics are glitching or not doing what they should be doing, that there's like a little gremlin or whatnot. It could be a cyber hacker. I mean, like, who knows? But I gave him a nickname. And I'm calling him Glitchmeister. As long as he doesn't kill my character, I'm not really too upset about the glitches. Kinda in a way it's making the game just slightly a little more interesting. Just slightly. It does get annoying when I'm already annoyed, but yeah, I get over it quick. Look like they're chatting over there. They're probably like, which one of us gets the spider? And the spider's like, flip you guys, I'm going home. Oh no. think I might have seen a witch, and I'm not happy about that. For real. Don't look at the creeper, don't look at the creeper, don't look at the creeper. Sorry, not creeper, the Enderman. So. That should help me out from the skeletons a little bit. Oh, I forgot to check to see what... Alright, so that's cool. Grab that too. I mean, is that even doing anything? Do you see a difference? I don't see a difference. Now it's one shovel. Possibly could have got more out of the little bit that was... So... the little piece of my lip that didn't have any flippin' chapstick on it was sticking. I'm sorry. I don't like the taste of this imitation cherry. Okay, so you know how like there's promotional chapstick and whatnot that comes with name brand stuff? It's like certain brands will co-op with each other just so that you get like, you know, a little flavor of what they got. Well, this was something like that. For some reason. Alright, so it was in a jumping mess that was running forward. But anyways, I got this chapstick in a seasonal kind of thing, like maybe up 10 years ago. And I normally just get the Blistex and whatnot, you know, or like the beeswax kind of thing. And because it's like non-scented, well, not really scented, it's minty, you know, but it not really in the fruit gum or chapstick. I don't know. I'd rather have the mint gum, mint chapstick. When I was younger, one of my favorite gums was the cotton candy. Or that purple zebra kind of thing. I do not believe juicy fruit actually tastes like fruit. It's just sweet. It's like, if it is fruit, I'm at odds to tell you what fruit it is. 'Cause I wouldn't be able to tell you. Oh, dude. So, I watched this one meme today. Or is that yesterday? It was yesterday. because I had some stuff that I had to do. Today I was pretty occupied, and yeah, but anyways, there was this meme that I kind of watched yesterday as I was doing other stuff, and it was about those weird strawberry candies. They were like, once you hit, once you become a grandmother, there's a dish that ends up being on your table that never empties because nobody can ever find where these certain strawberry candies are made or even purchased, but they don't exist. And that there's this magical thing that happens that all grandmas honestly there's like this I was just like, wait, that's a little far-fetched, that you're gonna have this dish of unending strawberry candies. I didn't even know that they were strawberry. I just called them red candies because they don't taste like strawberries. I figured they wanted to get, they wanted to be festive with the wrapper and make just yellow dots on it. I honestly did not know that it was supposed to be strawberry. I sat there and I was like boggled. I was like, those aren't strawberries. I was like, wait a minute, was that always how the wrapping was? There's like this little green tuft on the end of it. And I was like, no. I was like, we just called them red candies. What? I was like, I hate imitation strawberry and imitation cherry because they can never get it right. It's never how the fruit is, and I'm just like, they're just lying. So they weren't called red candies. They were called, well, I mean, they weren't called strawberry candies. They were called red candies. Here, have a red candy. And I was like, okay. I mean, my grandparents didn't know that I didn't like that. It just never came up. Dude. It wasn't until I got to adulthood that I was just like, oh no, I don't like that. Oh no, I don't like this either. I feel like a goofy goober, like, thinking that they were just red candies, because they honestly were. They didn't have any strawberry flavor to them. And the thing is, the stuff on the inside of that candy, because it was like a red candy with some sort of weird gooey substance in it, it was even sweeter than the outside candy, and it didn't taste like strawberry either. So it was just like, I don't know what you would have called it, because it was false advertisement if they were going for strawberry. I can't really do sour fruits. I really can't. I believe strawberries are a bitter fruit. Not quite to the sour part, but I still have to put something sweet on it. Like, okay, so there is a cheat to get to having a sweet strawberry. Alright, you ready? Settle in. So, there are things called caramel and chocolate. And if you mix caramel and chocolate together and then use that as a dunking agent, it's pretty damn good on strawberries. It cuts that bitter aftershock to like flipping up teen, no, never there kindness. And it's just like, wow. Let me see if I can... I'm gonna grab that other stuff in here since I have space. I think that should be enough. I really think that should be enough. Definitely gonna need that. Gonna take this and this and that. And the dirt. I might see a doggy on the way. So... why do I have two of these? Did I accidentally craft one of those? That's weird. Thought I saw something moving over here, but I guess not. What were we talking about? We're talking about candy, and then how... oh, strawberries. Okay, so... kiwi? I like kiwi, too. When it's actually ripe. There's a... okay. There's a good way how to get it ripe. Kinda sooner. Okay, so... if you're keeping it in the fridge, and you don't like kiwi cold, or if you have like sensitive teeth or whatnot, all right. So are you sitting? All right, you're gonna want to sit. Okay. Oh wait, go ahead and sit down. Find somewhere to sit. Sit on the ground then. All right. So anyways, they're gonna stand. Okay, I understand. You want to stand? You stand. So, kiwi. If you put it in the windowsill and let the sun... sorry. Let the sun hit it for at least like a couple hours. Just sit there and let it like ripen, like sun ripen. And then like you go in and you touch it after a couple I don't know where I'm going. Hold on. I'm telling a story. So you go ahead and squeeze it, and if you can sit there and squeeze it to the point where you get a little bit of an indent, then you can sit there and roll it in your hands. Like I'm talking about like crushing it, kind of crush roll, and then slice it in half, and then you can spoon out the whole damn thing since you like pre-crushed it. It's pretty damn fantastic. The sun ripening approach honestly gives it like a sweeter taste. Now, if they're raw, like, haha, sorry, I didn't mean to say, yay! But anyways, so if they're, like, kind of raw, like super hard even after a couple hours, you might want to let them ripen some more. You might have to wait, like, all day for it to, don't forget about it, though. But that's my favorite way to eat kiwi. It will ripen it. You just sit there and let it in the sun. Let the sun do its thing. I guess they call it sun-kissed. When you sit there and you let it ripen in the sun. It's weird. Oh, you've never heard of the sun-kissed? Wow. Okay, so it's a really old term, I guess, since you haven't heard of it. I feel so old now. All right, so that's whenever they're saying like raisins are sun-kissed, they're ripening it in the sun. That's that's how that works. Weirdly enough. I'm gonna start where I left off down there. That black one still hasn't, whatever. But weird terminology, you know? Terminology? I don't know how to say it. Well, crap. I have to redo that one. I'm much too busy right now. I'd have to stop and then go make a shovel just to get it down. What the? I was like, what am I stuck on? Really? Oh, that's kind of really dark. Hmm. Well, we'll hope that it's not gonna spawn anything, hopefully. Oh no. Alright. I mean, you might as well. Sounds like somebody walking in the snow. Just grabbing a few things, you know, it's gonna be okay. Just a little waiting, that's all. I think we're going this way. Hmm. I mean, I could put it right here. Looks like a good enough spot. What the? Dude, can I? Thank you. When you slightly hit up and it goes all the way to the top of the screen? Yeah. What to talk about? What to talk about? Hmm. Got a lot of weird information. I mean, I don't know if it's appropriate to talk about though. Alright, so apparently, well, mice don't like mint. So mint plants are kind of good for that. Whoops. That one was my fault. Me falling off. Last time wasn't. My game kind of glitched. But I don't mind swimming. It's kind of fun. Oh damn, we might need to go grab some more. Most certainly we'll have to grab some more. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to make some more shovels. Well, let's just put that right here. Try not to make it too uniformed. I'm trying to make it look like a village. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll more than likely be moving these things again. But that's after I have a lot of wool so that I can make more what are the igloos? Alright, let's see how many I have. Okay, so there's one, two. One of them is only going to have one bed, so there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. 15 villagers can be in this village. I think we're done with the igloos. Maybe just one more? I could make it an even 16 if I move that. Or extend the bed, but then nobody would want to sleep in there because they can't get in it. Maybe just one more igloo? Is there any sheepies around? Ah! Because I need 32 just to make an igloo. Sheepy? Let me throw down these, carrying around these, What the hell? Fences. Here we go. Gonna throw this down, that down, this down, that down, that down. I didn't see a woofie. I'm a little saddened by that, but I understand they had other things to do. Okie dokie. Oh, hey. Hello? I'm gonna get you. And when I get you, I'm gonna give you the best haircut of your life. One? Wow. I don't understand why I keep getting hit. I have feather falling 4 on. Is that not supposed to not make you like lighter than a feather? Yeah, like soften the little. Is that how much it actually hits you? Like just a half for like feather falling? Do I need a stronger feather falling to like not take any damage? I'm not understanding the concept of this. I thought that was a skeletal horse for a second there. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let me just walk over in this direction, hoping that maybe this trader has something interesting. Haha. I knew if I mentioned the sheepy, they would never eat. Just psych out. It's just luck was on my side that time. It's okay. Alright, so... Oh... I need a lot of wool still because I need to make some beds. So I'm going to be having a range of black beds, white beds, and gray beds. Oh, you are so fantastic. Thank you. You know, those other black sheep don't have anything on you. I wanna come back and name that one Sir Munchin. Why not? It sounds like a cool name, right? No? What would you name him? Sorry, I sound a little too angry with that. Just... This is why I gave props to the other one. We're in a hot area. Okay? They're in a hot area. So I'm still waiting for that name. I don't like that name. Sir Munchin is better. Well, you name your sheepy that then. My sheepy, I'm gonna name Sir Munchin. Because he was munching on some grass. I thought the logic was there. You know, there's a lovely sheep over in that direction that is same color as you. I believe the Ians could make a fantastically fast, wooling hair kind of, person. Like, that, okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm trying to set up this other sheep with this sheep so that they could make more, black wooled, I don't know, black wooled, yeah, take your time. You know, hey, I'm quite content. Hello, glitch master. Well, not master. Flip. Why do I keep trying to say that? Meister. I'm making sure that you see that I'm not, is this somebody else doing the, oh no, we ran out. Well, that was fun. Have to make some more. Uh-oh, unaccompanied little one. Where's your mama? Where's your papa? Where's the one that spawns you in? Flip. Do I have any grass? No. Flip is its mama. I can't leave it unaccompanied. Did you spawn in that little chicken? Oh. Flip. Well, it's gonna be a night of, Why the flip would they do that? There's like 6 of them there. Holy moly, I just have one flip. What is it? I will fight to the death to protect this youngling. Unhand that micro chicken! Of course, it's gonna dance around the dangerous area. I may die, but my spawn point is already at that other location. Missed. Oh, great. Oh, you're gonna sit there and stand? Thank you. It's a Steve reject. Oh, great. Now there's a flippin' Enderman around. He's gonna get sensitive about me staring in his direction and freak out. I can't properly do a surveillance. This is scary. Oh, that actually hit him. Nice. Look at that. I was freaking out. Okay. Don't want to hit that chicken. Oh. Flip. Oh, little chicken's bringing me closer to the Enderman. 2 of them! 2 Endermen! No, don't let me look at them! Flip, 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 flip. Where? You piece of kapage! Where'd the other one go? Where'd the chicken go? Where the flip the chicken? Who killed the chicken? What happened? Okay, chicken's fine. You don't want none, little spider. Really? Just trying to eat. It's like, yeah, 'cause these two experiences, like, totally appetizing, right? Where are you going? Don't you know more of the slowy down people are down in this area? Holy flip, there's a zombie villager. Okay. Of course, wander into the chaos. I don't want to kill it. I do not want to kill it. I'm so surprised that the spider doesn't want the doesn't want the chicken. I am getting paranoid. Oh yeah, 'cause that's clearly what's going down. How did that survive? I can't right now. Damn it. Get out of my way. Where'd the chicken go? Where the flip did the chicken go? I heard it. Where'd it go? Oh, you punks. Oh, flip. Trying to hide and find the chicken at the same time. Are you kidding me? Well, they're definitely getting tracking. Where the flip did that chicken go? I felt like I failed the little chicken. Now we never know what it could have done. I have failed my task. I can't find the chicken. I think it might have despawned. I hope it despawned. I don't want to find a little chicken feather or something. That would make me sad. I'll try looking for it in the morning. How did I get a potato? Whoops. I think I might have accidentally stared at that. Okay, now it's just watching the carnage. Oh, flip. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, flip, flip. Just trying to get the gold stone. I gotta throw down the gold stone now. I'm burning daylights. Bum, 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 dum. Need sheepy. Like sheepy. Oh yeah, I was looking for the little chickie. Was in this area. It's an interesting color. Please tell me it survived. Please tell me now it's a happy big full-grown chicken or found a mama or a papa. If I find a feather, I'm gonna cry. I don't like crying. I mean, like, when you giggle, oh, look how cute. When you giggle so much that, like tears come out, that's fun. But no, where is your mama? I found the reason I need a lead. Where the flip? Why do they keep doing this? I don't have anything to feed it. Why do they keep doing this? Spawning little babies out and not having anyone take care of them. There were 2 cows and then a little baby horse with no adults to show it the way. Don't tell me your adult is down there. Okay, that's just cool. Okay, the sheep is going to watch after you. I'm hoping the sheep's gonna watch after him. I have to keep looking over though. This is something crazy, I swear. I will waste all of my flippin' time in not Walmart, flippin' in Minecraft with trying to find someone's mom or dad. It's like flip. Oh crap, where'd it go? Yeah, the snow looks better over in that area. Tell me it didn't go down there. Oh yeah, I'm going down there. I have to make sure that it's okay. Yeah, it looks better like that. It's a lot safer too. Oh no. Tell me it didn't fall down here and then get washed into that. There's some messed up people playing flippin' Minecraft. They think that's okay. Alright, let me light this up a little bit. Ah! So, does it make me a creep if I'm asking creeps questions? Like, weird questions, maybe? It's quite the mine. I'm on a task. We can come back later. Shouldn't have shown that aggression. Holy flip. Sparks my own aggression and then bad things happen. So, if something does get flown down here, it is not going to get pulled into that damn lava. Which is a good thing. I'm a little sad. Could have been the chicken. Could have been the horse that just made their way down here and disappeared forever. They just started the game. Most of the day is gone. So sad. I'm gonna go try to sleep before it turns into a craze fest. Thank you. Before I find another unaccompanied minor that... poor little thing. It's like, let me in, Flip. Of course. Of course. What the hell? I'm not going that way. Freaking me out, Glitzmeister. Alright, I need to empty some stuff first. I need to craft some other stuff. And then I will go down and kick some hiney, okay? Kapow. Boom. Bam. You know, comic book style. You don't read comic book? Okay. Well, back in my day, some kids used to bring some of those to school. So the ones I did get to see were kind of over somebody else's shoulder while they were, you know, talking about it. So I've never read like a full-on comic. I've only seen little bits of it. But it's, you know, it's pretty cool. It might have inspired my my love for anime just a little bit. I honestly, as much anime as I watch, you think I'd know the language by now. But no, not really. I mean, if they had accurate descriptions of what they're actually saying, other than what is being dubbed, it would be quite the learning experience. Because I've watched dubbed as well as subbed. You know how you can't wait for like the next episode and you have to watch it in sub. You're just sitting there just like munching on some chips or whatever, popcorn or whatever, and just listening to them, speak it while you're trying to watch the sub, and then the dub comes out and you want to hear it in someone else's voice, and just to see how it's going. No, you don't watch both? Okay, sorry. Well, anyways, I get really enthralled and I watch both, and the sub and the dub are vastly different. Some anime, it's like, wait, that's not what they said in the sub. I'm like, wow. And then they have the sub still underneath, and the because I watch it with captions. Yes, I'm one of those monsters who watch things with captions so that I can read and watch and learn. Well, it doesn't match. It doesn't match. It's like, have you ever tried like watching the captions where like political stuff is going on? Sometimes they're really crazy about it. It's like, wait, does someone just get fired, but yet they still have to finish the day? It gets it. Oh, dude, in the 2000s, ugh, I don't know what the hell was going on, but I was watching these political races, and they were not saying what they were saying in the anchors, and I was like, wow, what is going on? I was like, this is what the hearing impaired is being like awestruck with. I was like, that's not what they're saying at all. And I'm like, am I watching the same feed? I mean, like, what are they trying to caption? It was going really weird. I was like, are they captioning some sort of movie? Because it was not what they were saying at all. It didn't even seem like it was relevant to the subject at hand. It's like the names were off and all kinds of stuff. I was like, wow. Made me wonder if someone were trying to be malevolent or manipulative and trying to force their hand in some way, trying to divide people more. That would be one way they do it. Have people sit there and complain and yell about how they were told this information versus that information, and each one thinking that they were right. Oh wait, isn't that happening nowadays too? Hmm. Like that division and whatnot. Ah! Oh, that gray horse is still alive. Alright, I'll be quiet. Tra la 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 la. I'm so happy you're still alive. Let's see if we can't, so cute. Where's your mama? Where's your papa? Do I make like a pin for it so that it has Protection? I know nothing's going to attack it, but just in the off chance that, you know, one of the skeletons, you know, misfire, and I don't even want to talk about it. It's so sad. But I'm sure it's gonna be fine. That llama rama will probably keep it safe, right? It's like, flip that. It's not even my species. What is this little itty bitty bunny doing? There are 2 unaccompanied minors here. What the flip? What is going on, Minecraft? That one just despawned. I don't want to get close to it or it might fall down one of those holes. I can't help the little bun. Do they eat carrots in this game? I've never fed a bun bun. Can you friend them? Can you make them mate? I don't think I've friended one. I just love these little glitches where it makes you just stand still for a second. I was contemplating, but I wasn't trying to stand still. I'm just like, come on, keep going. Oh, it respawned. Nice. Spinning around, spinning around. Okay. Oh, okay. You got it, Glitchmeister. I'll just try to keep you entertained with the, Yeah, those blocks are weird. You have to hit that little, spot off of it before you can take it down. You're gonna kill my shovel. Am I taking too much time? We're gonna have to repeat the process with the sand too. That's gonna be fun. In order to make a desert biome, we need a lot of the sandstone and then the sand on top of it. So it's gonna be like 2-layered. Just making sure we got all the snow. Okay. If only I could shear the llama. Surely that'd be awesome. Whoops, excuse me, little bun bun. Let me up there, let me up there. Ah, I need it. Okay. It's like I can't get in. Oh. I'll take that. Put that right there. I'm gonna need to knock down some trees here soon. I need more wood so I can make more shovels. Alright, let's do that now. Whee! That, two. I was like, yeah, okay, so I was like, I don't remember those being here, but I did put a few trees down so that they made their nest on the trees that we help the ecosystem. Go on, toot your own horn. It's fantastic. We put the trees down, and then the bees came. It's amazing. Try not to get too close to the bees. We need the wood. Alright, so what we could do, we're gonna disappear in the tree. Incognito. Do 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 do. Well, I mean, what other spy songs do you know? I'm trying to be super sneaky, and I don't know why, but that little burst behind that made me think of a creeper, and I got like a little scared for a second. I was just like, oh, how did it spawn up here? No, it can't be. Logic, you failed me. Alright, so. Alright, where else do you see any wood? Oh, that's a tree. Ah. Well, yeah, that happened. I wanted the little trees. So. We're gonna expand this little forest area. I'm not gonna be so clumsy as to jump on the tree that's exploding. And I'm going to wait till it all falls down before I even attempt to do that again, because I thought that there was a platform there and there wasn't. It's like, no, your folly. I hope those don't despawn. Oh, there's an apple. I need those. I also need a lot of gold too. Not the best idea. Right. Can I reach it? Well, you know, Glitchmeister makes things a little more interesting. We're not gonna sit there and call, you know, names and whatnot, but that was kind of mean. You wore down my sword a little too. How am I gonna get that experience back? Yeah, possibly sell to the whatchamacallit. We're not gonna anger the bees. Glitchmeister is being a little OP right now, so we're gonna. Holy flip! What was that? All right, so we're gonna keep from staring at the bees because I don't want to hit them with a block of dirt and then get an angry swarm on me. Okay, so what could happen? Whoa, 26? Alright, well, one right there. Too close. Haircut. Oh, cute little chicken. Too close. Can I? Thank you. So, I don't want them super close because then I won't be able to see. And there'll be plenty of spaces for the, oh. There'll be plenty of spaces for the, critters to, what is that word called? Hide under? I think it's gonna spawn there. If I had some bone, I would show you. You know what? Give me a second. I might actually have some bone. I am totally gonna remember where that is. So. There it is. Flip. Let me go grab some bone. Oh wow, I'm up to 64 with that? Sweet. Oh, I gotta plant that. I'll set that here for now. Okay. Of course, just a few more of these. Alright, then we can go shovel. Right, and then the bone. Okay. You heard that right. You heard that right. Where is it? Where is it? Holy flip. Alright, we're gonna try to do this really quick so that Witchy Poo doesn't get us. Okay. Flip, you were right. You were totally right. Oh, that one had vines. Fancy. I didn't forget about it. I just think that it's might have moved on. Let's hope it moved on. Let me up, let me up, let me up. Holy flip, let me up. Ah. Okay. Water. Water is good. Alright, so. Okay. I was like, no, I'm headed the wrong way. I need to head this way. I'm just thinking, like, maybe it might have been, what do they call that? Snow illusion? Would they still call it a mirage? I know it was an auditory one, but still, I'm just sitting here, maybe it was, we're not anywhere near a jungle, so it could be one of those birds. Those birds get me all the time, holy flip. I freak out. They do those little mini zombies as well as the witches, and I'm just like, ah, and I build like a little shelter, and I'm looking and I'm peeking, and there's just nothing there. I'm just like, what the hell? And there's just a little bird, and I'm like, what? You made that noise? I had to actually look up what types of sounds they do at all the flippin' enemy sounds. I'm like, that is so trolly. But yes, I still want the birds around my area. I'm wondering if this stuff will, like, actually respawn. Damn it. Since I, like, yeah, I'm saying that a lot, but, seeing as how I planted some of those forest things on the, on some of the grass that is already kinda was snow previously. You know, that area over here? That was snow. Am I like, I am kind of converting it over, huh? Yeesh. I need the snow for my villagers. Beep, beep. Ah! Sorry, I went snow happy. No, it was snow madness. I'm sorry you had to see that. You know, where you wield a shovel and run through the snow really quick? And you start scooping it all up? Oh, wait, that's just, it did grow. Okay, that's cool. It's expanding. That's nifty. Here, I was worried that I was like, see, it grew. Yes, we're gonna watch the snow. Ah! I was worried I was taking away the snow permanently, but I guess not. Fantastic. Ah, you know what that sounds like? Okay, there are like a few sounds that this sounds like. One of them is like, you know how people like pop their fingers through their mouth? It kind of sounds like that, but if you were to alter it a little bit, that could be that. But then it also sounds like, uh, okay, so you know how like certain people have innie and outie belly buttons? Ah, come on, stop. Alright, so if you were to put your finger in and then flick it out, sometimes it makes that sound when it's like kind of, you know, when you get out of the shower and whatnot. No, I haven't done it, but somebody. Anyways, so it makes that weird type of poppy sound. I'm sorry, it's so awful. Alright, so, I need shovels. I'm out. Surely it can wait. But I'm bum. Well, there's a lot of sheepies around. That one's so far away. Trying to stay around the area that I have this thing without getting lost. Alright, so if I set that down there for now, then I can free up another space. You know what? I might have enough. Let me just, take that. This. That. Definitely need that. Dash. That. Damn. I can leave this behind for now. Hopefully that's enough. I sleep through the night so it's fresh and early in the morning I can continue on my adventure. So, what a beautiful morning. Let's just move this way. Whee! Did you want to eat anything before I go? No? Oh, cool. Thank you. So, trying to think of something else to talk about. Thank you. I did watch something. What? I watched something, that's it. Okay, so the thing I did watch was, it was regarding VR. And apparently, do I have any room for this one? Nope. Apparently it's the shiznag. Like, it's the bee's knees. It's the latest thing. I'm kind of hesitant with the younger children being in those huge VR kind of areas with adults who are obviously not stable. You know, they want to do some awful things around kids, and they know that there are kids in the chat rooms, but then they're just like, you know, hey, you want to do this, you want to do that, and then they convince the little kids into doing stuff, and it's like, wow. It's kind of really scary, where you think that your kid is just playing a video game, but they go and they grab your flippin' whatchamacallit, credit card, and then start giving strangers your credit card number. Stuff like that, as well as some other stuff that we're not going to talk about because it's so vile and awful that I will be sent into a rage and want to attack things. But yeah. So I'm kind of really hesitant about certain things and certain platforms that little kids are quite, you know, finding themselves being scarred for life. I want to bring around the spray bottle, honestly. And in this water spray, yes, water. In this spray bottle, I want to have this magical elixir that stops people from doing anything wrong to kids. So as soon as I see something going on, I want to spritz them with this magical elixir that stops everything wrong from happening to kids and go, no! To like flippin' people. It's like, are you flippin' kidding me? It's like, do you not know that children are present? You know? It's the politest way of saying that holy F. You know, it's like you reach adulthood and you think that people know that, oh, you know, things how their parents had kept them safe and, you know, the people around them, the adults around them, had tried to keep them safe, that they would continue that progress on. And then you have these other people who were like hurt beyond belief when they were children, who want to continue to save people from being hurt. And then you have these like, you know, dillwads that want to hurt people because they'd been hurt, which is stupid and pooey. Yes, I said pooey. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to curse. Some people just ain't right in the head, honestly. Well, we might actually finish with this. Oh, excitement. Do I have any spruce trees? Flip, I should have grabbed some while I was in the area. Flip! I could possibly move some of the villagers' houses further down, but then I'm just like, no, I kind of like them co-located in one area. Whoops. But you know the whole nosy neighbor thing? Maybe I could spread it out just a little bit. Just a little bit. I haven't even put the beds down, so I have 22 left over. I have more than 22 left over. I can't do that math. It's too high of a number. Okay, so there's I got a calculator here. Hold on. Okay, so 64 times 4. Is that how you would do that? 265. Because we can add 64 plus 64 plus 64 plus 64. And then, yeah, we would possibly, let's try. Okay, 64 plus 64 plus 64 plus 64. And that gives us exactly 256. And then we're going to add 22 to that. And it gives us 267. Now, if we divide that by 32 and actually make authentic, we can get 8.6875. So that'd be like we'd get 8 solid houses. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We honestly have 8 right now. And then that would give us a bunch of materials for the beds. Hold on, I'm considering. We did not just use math in Minecraft. What the math? We did. But I had to use a calculator, so we're not too book smart-y in a game. Anyways, so not that that's a bad thing. Okay, so let me just move stuff around just a bit. Give me this right here. Ah. Cause you gotta think about it this way too. We still need to make the other side of this. What is that thing called? Flip. Whoops. The sand side. I was like, what is that called? I was like, crushed up rocks? Just rocks? Okay. And hopefully this doesn't melt it. Well, looks good. Alright. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move this. Oh yeah. I was like, what happened? What the hell? It's the wrong thing, dude. I'm gonna leave the chest there, but I'm gonna take all this. Oops. that down, throw this down, throw that down. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one here too. See if I can't build the door around it. Ah. Alright. It's looking good. Igloo houses. I'm gonna move this one. Oh, I got a bed in there. Seems like a good spot. Right. Oh, oh, no, I want this spot over here. Alright, let me just, okay. Okay, that looks good. Just need to grab that. What's I'll just hold off on that for a minute. Just gonna put these down really quick. Okie dokie, so I'll take those down. So this, okay, this one's facing this way, that one's facing that way. I want to take this one down. I want to leave this one, but I want to change it. I'm trying to spread them out just a little bit. Floating door. Sorry. Oh wow. Can you even... Oh, that's nifty. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, flip, there's gonna be so much of that. I'm gonna put it on the desert side, so no worries. Maybe I'm gonna put it on all of the snow. Okay, so... Okay. So, okay, so if I put that here, I put that here. This is an experiment. Welcome to the experiment. Your task is to observe. This one is staying. That one is going. That's staying. That's staying. That one. I don't know, I kind of like it over there. But... 1, 2... This one needs to go. That one's too close to the others. I didn't like how I had to use pillars. Okay. So that looks good. These two are kind of close to each other. I mean, I could... I mean, that'd be okay. Like, these two, they're not that close. Then I could put one... all the way over here. I'm just digging the crunch of it. It's like crunch, 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 crunch. Oh, you know, I'm gonna go from sand to the sand sound to the snow sound. I'm gonna weave in between it. It's gonna be grand. Yeah, gotta have lots of villagers in this area. Lots of villagers. Oh, I forgot. Gotta throw the patata. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have enough. Not of the plant matter, but the nope, not doing that. I'm keeping that where it is. Ooh, I never even checked. Oh, look at that! He thinks it's a village! Hey, hey, dude. You never have the purple. Thank you, though. Don't tell him I'm super disappointed. Holy flip. Ah. Did I ever light this one up? Yep. What about this one? Yep. Okay, we're good. Just need a lot of beds, though. Already double checked that one. It's alright. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 2 more. I think having one over here would be nice. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go over there. Thank you. Ah, are you kidding me? Did he kill them again? Why the flip does he try to get underneath this thing? Yeesh. We're not gonna talk about that, okay? I might have to put a glass wall around that side, honestly. How many enemies are right there? You know, if I bring one of those iron golems, they're gonna sit there and die right there. Yeesh. Hmm. I mean, this area looks like a good area to put one going this way. I don't want to put any more fence up, but yet I know it's gonna light up. And I figure if I put it slightly askew, I can still see that very last one. Whoops. That's not what I meant by slightly askew. See? Can, yeah, what the flip was that? I think I thought I might have heard a, something. You know, like one of those somethings that wear purple. I really like the color purple, but holy flip, not when it's on one of those somethings. Can I? Thank you. Do I have? I do not. Okay, so. Okay. Wonder what would happen if I put that gross stuff on it. The fertilizer. I'm like, what the hell is this stuff called? Let's try. Okay, I'm gonna throw that down. Throw this down. Alright, so. Is it ready? Come on! For flip's sake. I was all excited about that too. I was like, dude, that'd be awesome. Okay. Gray wool, black wool. Let's make some beds. I do not know how many I need. Okay, so that's fully complete. That's complete. I'm still gonna need 2 doors. I need 2 beds. 4 beds. 6 beds. 8 beds. 10. I thought I put... Okay, so... those 2 last ones had 0 beds. This one had 0 beds. This one, I believe, had 0 beds. So that's 4 houses for sure. That have no beds. So how do we do that problem? We sit here and we go 4 times 2 is what? We're gonna do math! Dang it! Holy flip! Alright, so that's okay. That's 8. Hold on. So 4 plus 4 is how many? 8? Okay. That's 8 for sure. Then we need 1 in this room since I left that open. And that's how many? 8 plus 1 equals... I'm going the wrong direction. Oh, I know the answer. I'm waiting for you to say the answer. That's 9. And then 10, 11. We need 11 beds. For sure, for sure. Because these two have beds in them. Now, if we're gonna do the black and white, like we were doing before, and we have one black bed already down there. Okay, so we need 11 beds. One more white than black, because we already have a black bed down there. Okay? We're doing black, white, black, white, black, white. This is just what we're doing. And we're going to do gray beds in the desert area. Possibly with gray, white, and blah, blah, blah. So, we can only make 4. Wait, is that just because of this? Yep. Okay. So, let's make more of this. Okay. So we can make 16 of the white bed. We don't need that many of the white bed. We can make 10 of the black bed, but we don't need that many of that black bed. So, if we need 10 beds, and we need half of that to be white, and half of that to be black, how many do we need? It's right here. Sorry, I'm teaching. I'm being weird. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 5. I'm pretty sure 5 black beds and 11. Not 11. We need 6 white beds. And I have too many flippin' things on me right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just throw this gray in. I can throw all of it in there. Hold on. Bada, biddy, bada. Okay. Come on. There we go. Alright, we're gonna put the black bed on this side. Because why not? We can have it inverted. Whoops. Alright. Look at that. Now, isn't that fantastic? We did math and we didn't overmake anything. Alright, where do we want this one? Why do you want it on the other side? Oh, it's fine right there. There's always one, I swear. Alright, so I do need to find a birch tree to make 2 birch doors. Do you see any birch trees? I could plant some. Honestly, I probably should plant some. I'm feeling a little lazy. Maybe we should go on an adventure. I want to make all the desert area uh, things with this dark. Oh, spruce wood, huh? I wanted to make it with a dark oak because the dark oak is a little bit darker. You know, symbolize the But anyways, so I don't think I need those leads. The snow can stay here. I do want to move that. Put that there. I will take this because adventures. Shovel I need to fix. I can put that back in the other chest. Snow can stay. Gotta put that in the other chest. Definitely need to move that. Definitely need that. I actually want to leave one of those behind so that I can possibly make the other thing. But I need to take that. I need to take that. And I'm gonna take that. Gonna leave this behind and this behind. Yeah. Might need that. Okay. Alright, so gotta head to my other village so that I can upgrade my, well, repair my mending shovel. Have to elevate myself. The promotion is coming. Promotion. No, that's not how that works. Oh, okay. So what you're saying, I need a job first. Oh, yeah. I am missing that step. Okay. After all that time and there's still no honey over there. Did my bees die? I'm serious, where the hell are the bees? I hear them. Oh, I'm worried now. It's quite the village. Are you the one that has the... What is this? Power? I do not have enough string for you. I don't have enough of anything for you, I'm sorry. So, if I throw down some stuff like that. Where's the mason? Where? I don't think you take any. Whoops. What do you take? That's not the mason, is it? No. What the hell's the mason? Who has the mason and what did you do with him? Is he sick? Why are there only 3 beds in here? Oh yeah. 4th wouldn't fit. Oh, there he is. Excuse me. Oh, you're the butcher. No, sorry, I don't have anything for you. Mm. I mean... Hmm... I mean, I don't need all of it, but I do want a lot of it. That's fine. Whoops. I don't have any gold here. Alright, so... I can leave this behind. Throw that down. Throw this over here. Oh, I forgot to put that other thing down. That thing. Hmm. Like, is there anything I need out of this damn thing? Anything at all? Doesn't look like it. Now, who is that I'm hearing meowing? Oh, I'll take that over to the other area. Alright, so sand. Do I have any sandstone? Hmm. Gold. Oh, I do have some sand. Hmm. Okay. Done. No, I don't have any potions on me. But I'm just holding off on this for right now. Yeah, I'll just take that over to the other area. And some gold. I believe you need 8 for each. Because the apple sits in the middle and there's 9 blocks, so be 8. We'll do interval of 32. So if you divide 32 by 8, I'm sorry, I know we're not learning. This is Christmas break, whatever. Trying to see if there's anything else I need out of this thing. I don't think so. I will come back for this. Mud. Oh, yeah. Looking for the wood now. I hear the kitties. I hear them. I'm not ignoring them, I swear. I just want to make sure that I have everything I need before I walk out of this so I don't have to come back up. No offense. There he goes. Yeah, I kind of want to remind my bed I'm here. Yeah, I'm like, it's not worth it. I haven't gathered any of these in a while. For good reason. Alright. It's getting beat up by bushes. You see that guy? Did you see that? They're sticking and pricking and being mean. Alright. All the doors are open. Why the f are the doors open? Alright, you're doing good. How are you doing? Okay. How's the new guy? Okay. Wow, those are still not done. Here's the one with the purple. What do you got? Oh, sorry. Okay. 4 of them. Alright, so... Oh, wait. I might actually have enough for you. Yay. Oh, sorry, little kitty. Oh, I got it wet. I'm so sorry. Not all kitties like water. It's a sad fact. Hmm. I thought there'd be some birch doors here, but I guess not. Oh, dang. So cute. I'm sorry. I just didn't get past you. Oh. Why, yes. Thank you. Do you need help over? Or I might help? Oh, why thank you. One good deed doesn't go unnoticed. See that was so nice. Alright, so. Ah. Roar! What's up? You won't let me sell you these? I haven't been away enough for you to use what you already had? What the flip, dude? Ah! I don't want to talk to you. Thank you. Oh, okay. I have to bring that back over there. So, since I'm done with that, I can set that over this way. And I'm gonna take some of these birch trees though. Ah, there it is. Dark oak. Leave that behind. I'm gonna take the carrot. Oak fence. I don't think I want oak fence. Just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh wow, okay. I don't want to put any of that down. What do you got? Why are you even in my presence if you don't have the stuff that I need to sell you? Ah, I can't even purchase that off of you. I want it. You are my favorite too. Other than the fact that he jumped off over onto this other area from like this thing and then ended up falling off and then I had to re-put him back on the damn thing. I did tell him after that he wasn't my favorite, you know, just not to talk to me for a little while. I'm still a little upset about that. It doesn't seem like they had any kids. mean, if I make this little area, a little farm-like area. You think one of them, I mean, I could make a barrel? Or I'm contemplating things. Where's the compost bin? The barrel does the fisherman, but the compost bin... Do you need something special for a compost bin? I don't think I'd use that, do you? I don't want to make one if it... Erg. Possibly gonna have to make one of those. Let me just... Mother... I'm trying to get into the little chat thing, dude. Flippin' wasted that. Anyways. What is it even called? Do I not have enough? I know what it looks like, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. Alright, so let's make one of these. Does that bring that up? And there's barrel. I don't want to accidentally miss it. There it is. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, sorry. Who designed that to where you need 12 of these made in order to make one flippin' barrel? I'm gonna go raid my my area. It's that imperative. I don't want to. You know what? Let's make that 12 because I'm gonna make a farm over on the other end too. So over in the desert area, I want to make a little farm area. Oh, it's gonna get crazy. There's gonna be potatoes. You know they go mad over potatoes. Alright, so. And I have 3 over, I think 2 or 3 over there. Okay, so I want to make a 1, 2, 3. 3 by 4, so I'm gonna need 12. Yeah, I definitely have 12. Whoops. It's alright, I will get that in a minute. Whoops. I'm never gonna be able to get that down. sorry. I was going Super Saiyan at it. So, maybe I should have went like, Kame. You know what that is? Kamea is turtle. And he's just saying turtle. Oh, flip. Can I not access that like that? I thought you could, I don't know, maybe it still work. I got a carrot. There, okay, hold on. It's 2 seeds. Tons of bones. Carrot and wheats. This is what is going down. I need to make a hoe first. Do I have one? Okay, so I don't need that. I'm holding off on that. So, a little wooden hoe would be fine. Now to race. Alright, looks like the... What the hell is this called? Is in the lead. Oh damn. Alright, so I have 4 left over there. I have 2 carrots, 1. Oh, and he took them. Hi. Are you still holding out on me? Got it. I don't know why he's holding out off on me. I mean, like, what the fuck did I do? I mean, like, it's not like I pushed him off the village. It's not like I forced you off there and then you hadn't sold me stuff. He doesn't want the merch. He doesn't want to let me buy anything. You know what? No, no, you don't want it, do you? Well, damn it. Alright. And you're gonna sell this to me again. Nice. He's only ever sold me 12. And he cut me off. This other one sold me like flipping up-teen amount. I mean, dude, because I couldn't quite purchase a full 12 one round. So I got maybe like 9 or so. Who knows? Well, okay, we can divide it. Let's see. 41 divided by 12. So we had 3 rounds, and one of those rounds was not possibly got 4. Ready to sell me some stuff? Why are you harassing me then? I don't want to buy your damn bricks. I swear he's probably just holding out on me because I don't want to buy his damn bricks. I'm not buying the damn bricks. I'm not buying them. Flip your damn bricks. I have too many bricks. Grape, grape, grape. Alright, so throw that down. I'm taking that with me. Possibly taking this with me too. What else do I need to take with me? I'm pretty sure I've already looked through this about a bunch of times. I was gonna take this with me. Okay. What do you got? Efficiency. Ooh, but that's like 20. Yeah, I don't have any, but still. Dang it. Okie dokie. So, I'll put that back down. Not gonna need that for right now, so put that down, and then this over this way. Wait, hold on. I could possibly plant some of these around the snow area. So, you ready to sell some stuff to me now? I'm watching you. It's quite the line. Have you seen my map? I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm just like, it just looks a lot thinner than what it is. I mean, I could possibly possibly put some like dirt underneath the area instead. I have all this green dirt. Instead of doing the full-on sandstone underneath the thing, I can do regular grass underneath, and then that might work. I'll come back for that. Oh, I do have some sandstone. Blah, 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 blah. I'll do a combination of both. I've decided. I do need to put that down. I need to put that down too. That's a baby donkey. Where the flip is this mother? You stay right there, clergy. Wait. First, let's, where's the... No, you're the loom guy. Where's the butcher? Where? Oh. Where the flip is the butcher? Why is it whenever I'm looking for someone, they're never around? There you are. I have some stuff for you. What am I holding? Ah. Fine. If you're tapped out, you're tapped out. Oh, the powwow's over. Now, don't summon anything, okay? I'm trusting you. There's gonna be zombies everywhere, I swear. Flip. Alright, so. Oh, damn, I've been in village too long. Something I needed. Definitely wasn't cocoa beans. Wait, what do you need? 19 pages? Wait, I can't make pages right off the bat? And everybody's going to sleep. Paper? Oh no. There, that makes more sense now. Oh, flip. He's like, wait, you're talking to everybody else but me. It's like, not on purpose. I just don't have any of the stuff that you need. Let me throw that down. I'm prioritizing things. Alright, so... I do have spruce saplings. I can put that in my village. Yay! Okay, so... hmm. What are you still doing up? Are you buying berries? Oh, you're buying berries. Hey. It's a little late night snack. I won't tell Soul. Get down with them berries. Alright, so. Yeah, I still need to put this down. Seeing if there's anything else. I'm gonna need these eventually, so I'm gonna bring those over there. And then... yes, please. Wait, you're still awake. Hey, sup? I need your finest chicken. Thank you. Whoops. Alright. I do want one more. I like it even. Alright, so let me just go grab some more of that weird grass. Thank you, Butcher. Sweet dreams. Alright, so... and then I'm gonna run over to the other village, drop a lot of stuff down. Up, I need the grass first. That actually looks pretty cool. Do you think it looks too uniform? Might have done too well. Wouldn't that be fun? Having one of those raids in a village that doesn't have any villagers. I'd get a bonus for, you know, selling things, but there wouldn't be anybody there. Oh. Alright. Just trying to get that perimeter. Wait, let's do this with the actual other stuff. I'll send them here. soon as I can get control over it. Okay, throw that down, throw this down, throw that down. Now I have 8. Okay, throwing that down. Oh, actually I want some of that. Put that up here, put this down here. A nice place right here. But I can't put. But yep. I had a vision. They ruined it. I'm gonna have to put little blocks of flipping grass down, and it's gonna be annoying. Anyways, throw that down. I possibly still need this. Flip it. Alright. So, yeah, I could possibly put it over there. Whee! Dude, I'm busy. I'm busy. Oops. Holy no. Did I miss? I did miss one. You punk. Damn it, that's too close. It's too close. Ah! Uh-oh. Meep, meep. Alright, so... I don't know if I want it to come out that far. Let's see. This far would be nice. Really? You're not gonna let me place them like that? Motherfoot. Whee! That's odd. What the fuck? Too far. Okay. About right here. Whee! That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I was 12 off. Alright, I at least want to get the, the base out before I get off, maybe. Sorry. Well, what we did learn is when I get tired, I'm not just 1 off, I'm 12 off. Which is kind of a whole hell of a lot worse. Oops. I mean, since it's a little further on that end than it is on this end, I don't want to jip them any, you know what I mean? That looks good enough. What is that? I was like, some hairless creature over there. It's like, oh, yeah, my bad. I mean, is this a lot wider than... It looks a lot wider, but, you know, I mean... Should be fine. Should be fine. What the f... It just... Out of nowhere, just... Poof. Okay. And yet I can't get little bunnies to poof out of nowhere over here, or pandas. block the door. How dare they? I did put those on there. But I don't like them blocking the door. I mean, yeah, technically it does look like a curtain, but, you know, whatever. Let me walk this to see how wide it is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. A whole family. A whole family of chickens just sprouted on that. You know what that means, right? A whole family of Steves are gonna sprout on that thing. Alright, so about 16 with, I know I did a whole heck of a lot more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me just do it like that. I'll do 10, this, 10, not that. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm feeling like we should extend it a little more. Okay, so well, there's plenty of chickens. So let's try to make sense of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm thinking 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so it's 19. I miscounted. So 19. Well, actually 18 and then the space. So, don't kill your llamas. Just don't, okay? Well, it looks like they're trying to kill you. I mean, dip you in the water. So it's 18. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, piggies too, huh? Okay. Alright. I mean, like, you know. If that's what they gotta do, that's what they gotta do. None of those birds are sprouting. That black sheepy looks really weird against the backdrop. It's like it disappears. Oh, it did disappear. Flap, that's scary. Okay, so I could possibly extend it out just a smidge, but I think it's fine. Because I think we counted 16 this way, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So we have 30 there, and they have 40 something there. So it's not that bad. It is, we do have a little bit of a length going this way and that way compared to that. So it is kind of even, maybe just a little bit. But they're gonna have cacti over there, some stuff that could honestly hurt them. It should be fine. You know, just okay, got the perimeter done. Got to get into one of these little things. Throwing that down. That down. I don't know which bed to sleep in now. So it's like, alright. I spun around, and whatever one I was facing, I was gonna flip and sleep in the bed. Anyways, let's, I had to save my, my location. Spin in to play on Realms today. Sorry, sign in. I'm misreading things now. PC gaming since 1873. What? Hold on. I have to look this one up. This has to be looked up. So when was the PC invented? When was the first PC invented? I can do that one. 1964. The first desktop computer, the program 101, was unveiled to the public at New York's World Fair. The history of the personal computer as a mass-market consumer electronic device began with the microcomputer revolution of 1970. What? 1873 though. What the flip are they talking about? It didn't make sense to me. What is this some sort of weird clue? I want to put like what happened in 1873. What happened in 1873? Okay, so historic events for the year 1873, 1st of January. Japan begins using the Gregorian calendar 17th of January. A group of Modoc people or Modoc people, Modoc warriors, defeat the United States Army in the First Battle of the Stronghold, part of the Modoc War. The 11th of February, King Amadeo the First of Spain abdicates. I shouldn't be reading when I'm so tired. But I wouldn't even be able to flip and understand what it... Anyways, we're moving on. What the hell is this about? Alright, so... November 22nd, 1873, wreck of the SS Ville du Havre? Havre? I don't know. On 15th of November. I don't even understand that sentence. Okay, so it starts November 22nd, and then it says on... Okay, wait, maybe that's a new one. They just didn't put a comma? No, it's weird. Here, let me pull this up for you. I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm reading. So, let me get this thing back up here. So, it says November 22nd, 1873, wreck of the SS Ville du Havre, and then it goes on 15th. I was like, what the flip is that? What is that? I don't even understand that sentence. But anyways, okay, so it sailed on November... They should probably put a period right there, honestly. Aw, rest in peace. I hope they saved most of them. Why is it always gotta tell you the bad things that happened on that? The Coinage Act of 1873 comes into force, ending Brimetelsium. I don't know how to say that. Bimetalsium? I don't know. And the U.S. nation firmly on the gold standard. Alright, I'm just tired. I'm leaving. Just flip this. Alright, so... Yeah, bye-bye. I don't know what the hell Minecraft is talking about. PC gaming since 1873. The first computer was not in 1873 unless they've been holding out on us for up teen years. And but anyways, yeah, have a good one. Bye bye.